welcome back to Dropkick SoCal. Oni here.
And Mosuke. Alrighty. And we're gonna talk about the news for a bit, because it was an interesting wrestling week, man. It was a new era.
Yeah.
Yep, no longer the McMahon era, but rather welcome now, out of nowhere, TKO. TKO, out of nowhere, whatever. I mean, it's one letter away from RKO, man. Pretty much. I'm not the only one making that joke, I know that.
Yeah.
Alright, man, so, what have you heard lately about the new era of TKO?
That 100 people got laid off.
Yep.
Including Ultimate Warrior's wife.
I didn't even know she was working for the company.
She was.
What? For
Yeah.
real? Damn.
Ever since he died.
Damn. I mean, won't really get into that, but does she share some of the same views that Warrior?
No, she has nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with that? Okay, they just decided.
And they let her go because it was part of the whole layoff of the 100 people.
Right.
And they don't, and keep in mind, you don't need two of every position.
Makes sense, I guess. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I mean, you know, outside of the ring, Warrior had some controversial stuff, but...
Which, I don't know any, and
I
frankly don't care.
Don't?
I do... What do you call it? One thing I do give him props for is his whole work ethic.
Work ethic?
His workout ethic.
Oh, well, yeah.
I give him that because there was an actual video of him training kids.
Right.
And I give him props for that, and anything else, frankly don't care. You know, to be honest.
Yeah, best not to look into that stuff,
and
but he was... Go ahead.
So from now this new era, trying to avoid that whole conversation.
Yeah, don't worry about
So
it.
from this new era, here comes new old people that are coming back.
Such as who?
First one that popped up last Monday, Nia Jax.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that great news.
Which, there's
In
already
the
so much
review.
hate on that one.
Yeah, review. And I got something on there, too, but continue.
Second person that showed up, the electric one, The Rock.
Which we will also talk about.
Which we're going to have to talk about anyways.
Yes, we do, but...
And third person that's thinking about showing up again.
Is it your favorite?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know if it's your favorite.
Well, less power, but...
No.
What do you mean?
Batista.
Oh, Batista. So, are they giving him what he wants?
The only reason why Batista and The Rock are showing up because of the strikeout.
The strike, yeah.
So there's no work.
Same for John.
That's why he showed up.
Indeed. So we'll talk about that review in the wrestling review, because holy crap.
A lot of stuff happened.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow, y'all. But damn, so ups and downs, man. Ups and downs. Shout out to Simon Miller. Shout out also to the homie Alto Voltaje, because I could just... I can imagine you, bro, with the Nia Jax news.
Yeah.
So, I guess a little bit of that stuff, man. Yeah, so... You're familiar with, like, that whole process? Like, they sent out an email saying, guys, work from home just in case you get fired, basically.
Yeah.
The releases happened. No talent released.
It's all people backstage.
Yeah, sadly. I mean,
Just...
we wish the best for everybody because, you know, I mean, like, everybody needs a job, a source of income in order to freaking live.
Yeah.
So we wish the best for everybody out there. We know it's hard sometimes, y'all. Yeah, but there's supposedly some rumors about, like, shaking up the division a little bit, man. Have you heard that they're supposedly gonna split the tag team championships?
They should have been.
They should have, and supposedly that's gonna come very close now. And another thing, I personally am not too excited for this one. They're thinking about, like, doing the whole, like, weight divisions again. Your take on that?
That's funny.
How so?
Because that's the 80s, 90s Attitude Era wrestling.
Like
that's
cruiserweights.
way before the Ruthless Aggression.
Cruiserweights, lightweights, all that stuff.
I mean, if they do it right, yeah, cool. But if they're gonna just do it like 205, no.
A lot of wasted talent. Amazing talent, but whatever.
It's because they didn't know what to do with them.
No, they didn't.
And the funny part is that the way they did 205 is what the way they should have used it was like how they did it with the light heavyweight championship in the 90s. And they used to let anybody from around the world challenge for it.
They don't open those doors anymore, man. They
And,
just don't.
by the time they closed the doors and they wasted the talent, that's where like in the 90s, that way you got Taka Michinoku, that's where you got Funaki, that's when you got Esa Rios, that's what you got like all these wrestlers from out of the country. You're like, oh damn. Now they're just like focused on the UK and that's it. Because out here there's not really cruiserweight that wants to actually do the cruiserweight division anymore. But if they're gonna do it right, do it right.
I don't. We'll see, man.
Because I would rather see cruiserweights that were forced to be in a tag team and sent to NXT, and that you haven't heard from again. I'd rather them actually have a match on the cruiserweight division where it's a limited roster and they could actually wrestle and have some TV time, compared to being in NXT or being in Raw and SmackDown, but being like one of the like B characters, like they're just in the background.
I could see that.
You know, like,
actually have some screen time.
Yeah, like Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Like, what happened to them? They went to NXT, and they're being split up.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, and dude, and both of them are great cruiserweight wrestlers.
Nah, they are.
And they should have, if they would have left the cruiserweight division alone and not mess with it at all, they would have been perfect for it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to just wait and see, see what the hell Dana White has in mind.
Do it right. That's all I'm asking. If you're gonna do that, do it right.
We'll see.
Like, I don't care about the whole thing. Like, just do it right.
It's questionable with these people. Whatever.
Because the only reason I'm saying this is because I don't want to see is like a Braun Strowman versus Kalisto kind of match.
I mean,
because to me, I hated that match. And it's like, that's why it's cool to have the weight divisions again, the way they used to have them. And if they're gonna have, stop doing that. And when you have like,
fuck you.
You having the like Kalisto versus Braun Strowman, at least give Kalisto like at least two other partners, a handicap match, not just him.
Lucha House Party, reunite.
No, fool. They weren't around at that time anyways.
I know.
But, like, give them two other cruiserweights to make it fair, but, like...
I got you, man.
It's one of those, like, just do it right. That's all I'm asking.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Again, you got people in charge now who are probably new to this crap, so we'll see.
But they could probably book something better.
Maybe. We'll see. But, speaking of Dana White, did you hear like some of the things he said on some interviews and stuff?
Nope.
Some of the things I caught, it's like he kind of went off a little bit on Matt Riddle because he has history in both UFC and in WWE, and yeah. What do you think his issues have always been?
The weed.
Pretty much, yeah. So
but I did hear Riddle got pulled from.
Yeah, it has to do with that whole investigation, man. There's more things opening up. I think we mentioned it last time. He could have been a little bit inebriated, all that stuff. So they're pulling him out of that stuff. I mean, they're saying it's because of sickness, illness.
There's probably something more there.
I'm not sure if I can believe that, man.
So what's the whole Dana White thing?
So basically, Dana White was on that shit too, like paraphrasing, like, dude, you could never even pass the drug test at UFC. That's why you left. So, kind of throwing some shit at Riddle. And, like, it's just Dana White fucking saying his shit. He also, like, I think somebody brought up, like, hey, what if UFC, your take on this, UFC, WWE, same city, same days. Like, have a big old, like, freaking, like, everything all together at once, And he was like, he quickly dismissed it and told the guy, bro, that's just a dumb idea,
It is.
So you're like, no on that?
Yeah, no, because it's like real fighting versus choreographed.
Well, obviously not UFC versus WWE.
No, because that's two entertainment. That's two different things.
Right.
So when you put them in the same freaking day, or you put them together, like as far as like the same venue or whatever, like that, no. It's like the first few WrestleManias, like they were whack because they actually had boxing matches in it.
Did they?
Yeah,
Like the first WrestleMania?
the one of the first few.
I'll have to look back at that, man. I don't remember seeing that.
Like remember, for your generation, Floyd,
We're the same age.
the Mayweather versus
Mayweather versus Big Show.
Yeah, but you don't know wrestling from the 80s. I do because of my brothers.
Right.
That's why I'm saying different generation, even though we're the same fucking age. But like with that match was whack because it was like a real fighter versus a wrestler.
Right.
So those two, no matter if they're in the ring together, they don't mix well. If they're in the same venue, they don't mix well. It doesn't matter. Just real and sorry to say this, but like choreographed or whatever you want.
We all know it is, man. We all know it is.
Yeah, but I'm saying for the people who don't know,
who still believe it's real, damn it.
But they don't mix well, and that's why I get Dana White is like they don't mix well at all. So that's a dumb idea.
I could see that. It's understandable. Alrighty, so yeah, just keep the UFC pay-per-views and events on their days, their cities, and WWE.
Like, let them be their own thing. Like they're not they might be part of the same company, but they're not the same company.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I get you, man. Oops, I get you. So speaking of moving around and stuff like that, there was also supposedly some talks of perhaps also SmackDown moving from a different TV network.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
They're thinking maybe ABC or crap like that.
I heard Amazon Prime.
No.
Yeah.
I hope not. I kind of heard of.
I am not paying for Amazon Prime.
Hell no. For SmackDown? Hell
dude,
no.
That's hell expensive.
Bro, come on. Fuck y'all. God damn it.
You know you gotta hit up Levante for that account, you know?
Right. Sub to the cock. Whatever, man. He be making that joke too. I'm talking about.
You said it, like,
I know. We're talking about Peacock. Shout out
dude,
to one
like I'm explaining it. Just let it go.
Whatever. All right, but yeah, y'all. So some ups and downs from this whole shakeup with TKO Holdings now. You know.
Yeah.
Obviously, some people get fired. There may be a few things appearing here and there. We'll talk about the new SmackDown later, but so far so good. Triple H is still in charge of creative, as you know. Like, they're actually rumored maybe Stephanie comes back. Maybe. That's a big maybe.
You don't want her to come back.
You already heard. Your favorite person did mention that they are free for the next 2 months. Trying to start up some talk. You already know who we're talking about.
Like, let him be free for the next 2 months. I don't give a fuck.
Alrighty.
Like, let him be free for the rest of his life. Like, so I don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh. But yeah, one cool thing. As you know, we'll probably talk a little bit on the wrestling review, but Jade Cargill seems to be done with AEW, and she may actually move to WWE too.
Damn.
I mean, she's definitely got it, man. She's got charisma, good talent. I think she fit right in. Big fans of hers are debating, should she just go straight to main roster, NXT?
I think she's gonna go through NXT.
Yep. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we get Jade on WWE, cool. Build up. If that happens, man, would love to see Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton kind of feud. Maybe eventually with Bianca Belair, Charlotte. Like, there's potential.
Yeah, but you don't know if they're gonna still be around by that time.
We'll see, man. We will see. Just gotta wait and see. But yeah. So speaking of AEW, want to hear a little bit of news from them?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sure. All right, man. So one piece of news that we kind of all got from AEW. Well, one of them was a Jade Cargill thing, and the other one was, can you believe it? AEW kind of exaggerated their attendance record.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
I knew they were gonna do it.
Right?
I knew they were gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, y'all, AEW claimed 81,000 something, but let me take a look here. So I mean,
I would just say this.
what?
Will Ospreay's a dumbass.
Oh, I heard about. He got it tattooed.
Like, pinche
God
pendejo. Like,
damn it.
wait till you. Wait.
Ah.
And two,
You
never get a tattoo of something that doesn't actually mean anything to anybody.
Yeah. God damn it. Is that a bad word? Knobhead? I've heard people say it before.
What?
Knobhead. Knobhead. I've heard English people say it. You knobhead.
I was like saying dickhead.
Whatever. Point is, yeah, well, we love you, man, but god damn it. You should have waited.
Yeah, you're a dumbass.
Okay. But, yeah, basically, man. Let's see here. They exaggerated their numbers, because I'll talk about WWE, too.
Oh, no, they're known for doing that, too.
Yeah.
You know.
Paid attendance, they claimed 81,035. The actual number, this is coming from the Freedom of Info for Brett Civic Center. It was closer to 72,265. I mean, but you still gotta admit, that's still a lot of people.
Yeah, but regardless, like, you don't lie about the numbers, fool.
I know. I mean, everybody's gonna lie, man. Whatever, you know. I mean, 72,000 people is still a
No, that's
still a lot.
That's un chingo, pero, like, come on, doc.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they differentiated, like, the paid attendance with the actual people who showed up, like, going through and, like, taking seats.
Yeah, like, come on, doc.
Whatever, man. It's not the... Well, speaking of that...
But I'm just laughing at this dumbass getting a tattoo.
With Will Ospreay... yeah.
Like, God, dude, just get a fucking tattoo of your girl. That's just the same type of shit that you did.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what meaning. But yeah, man.
No, you know you're not supposed to get a tattoo of your girl.
You're not? Oh, that's right.
That's
well,
like,
actually, how would I know?
If you get a tattoo, get one of your kid, but never of your girl, because you might break up.
I know.
Yeah, but you want to know. You know, nothing to know.
Bro, I host a freaking wrestling podcast. I love anime. I am just a freaking right. Yeah, I'm a piece of work. Yeah.
No, I'm saying because you don't have tattoos, but you went it a whole different way.
I know. I am so harsh on myself, but you gotta be. Okay.
Not that much.
When you're me,
not like how you.
Whatever.
You're just like.
Whatever.
You just pull out the whistle like, damn, doc.
Hey, somebody's gotta. What? Okay, never mind. Whatever.
You gotta what?
Never mind. Let's continue. Okay.
That's gonna be a big ass possible make you.
I know. I avoided it. Okay. So, speaking of WWE, also exaggerating their numbers, the two biggest examples: WrestleMania 32 claimed 101K.
How much was it?
Was actually closer to 80,709.
Okay.
Yeah. WrestleMania 3 back in the day, they claimed 91,173. It was actually closer. Well, it was actually.
Imagine 3 people. Like,
it was actually 78,000.
Okay.
So every company does it.
Yeah.
So I mean, still props to AEW. Still a good number, and still a hell of a good event. You know, they're always gonna try to oversell this stuff.
But I heard like because they were trying to give them props, but I heard that I think it was from the Born Leaders.
What the?
Or from somebody else. I was like, cool, like they got that much numbers, but the thing is, you're taking it to a country that hardly ever gets wrestling.
That's true, yeah.
So that's not really an accomplishment. They're just like
just
providing something that somebody doesn't have.
They just want to see wrestling, yeah.
And if they would have done it out here in the U.S., it's like
same numbers, you know.
Same numbers, but the thing is, it's more of an accomplishment to get those numbers. Out there is like they don't get anything, so
they just want to see anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that.
So it's like...
But still, props to England. They got Money in the Bank, and they got All In. So the real winners there are the fans. They're the real winners, man. They're the real winners. Speaking of English fans, shout-outs also to the World Wrestling Trivia app, man. I think they're English? Yeah. They shared on the story about going to All In and stuff. So yeah, props to them. Love your app. It's testing my knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got all the Royal Rumble winners.
I gave you that one.
Just one. And I wanted to look it up by myself, man, but find it out by myself. But you didn't believe in me.
You're not going to do it on your own.
I was good. Whatever. Point is, whatever. But yeah.
Awesome. That was the second winner. Nobody remembers the second winner.
No one does. All right, I know. But point is, awesome app. Test your wrestling knowledge.
Dude, I found out I know more shit about the 2000s than about any other era.
I know, man.
Especially TNA.
You're a big fan, yeah.
Like,
Oh, we'll get to
season?
TNA. We'll get to TNA.
No, yeah, I heard about
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
But point is, shout outs. Guys, go check out the app. We're close to 50 subscribers, so that way we could start putting down links in the description. But for now, we'll tag y'all. Again, awesome.
We're like 2 or 3 away.
Yeah, give or take. But yeah, that is awesome, y'all. Going back to the attendance, there's also the rumored... You ever heard about the Collision in Korea thing? There's the
old school.
Yeah. Like WCW people, NGPW,
and WWE.
I think I'm not sure if I don't think WWE was part of it.
But the point is that it was like this big
exactly
collaboration between different promotions that went
and different countries too, all led by Antonio Inoki. It had that like that match between him and Ali.
Yeah, so it was a prestige.
I know.
Match. It wasn't just like it wasn't like a WrestleMania. Like, this was bigger than the WrestleMania for overall. Because you combined everybody.
Indeed. And in North Korea. So, we may never know truly how many people were there and all that stuff because... Not going to get into that. But,
we're just bringing up shit that you can't get into.
It's okay. But the point is... Because,
Yeah, see you later.
Okay.
Yeah,
but point is...
Shut up.
The rumors that could possibly be the biggest attended wrestling event ever that had over at least between 150 or 165K, supposedly. We may never know. But damn, man, the stories out of that, there's also there's a Dark Side of the Ring episode about it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Check it out. But yeah, man.
Man, I think this is going to be like the one episode you got to cut out a little bit of pieces here and there.
We're not here to discuss politics, man.
Yeah, but you better cut that part out.
It's not a big deal, man.
Yes, cut it out.
Really?
Dude, it's them. If it was any other countries, whatever, but don't mess with them.
All right, whatever. Oh, so if you guys noticed, there was a little, cut in the middle.
Don't even say anything, just keep going.
What? God damn, man, we gotta explain it. It's gonna feel weird.
We don't need to explain.
All right, whatever.
They're gonna know with the context.
All right, whatever, man. But yeah, so... That's really most of the AEW news and some news about TNA. Total Nonstop Action has reached their, 1,000th episode? Impact now, but, I mean, we grew up calling it TNA, man.
Yeah, but I call it Impact because that was, like, the first show they had. The Impact Zone, so it's like...
Gotcha.
It's always been Impact to you, so it's like, all right.
Yeah, but, for sure, congrats. They reached the 1,000 episodes.
Damn, they've been around for a minute.
Indeed. They did that. We had a lot of old wrestlers come back. Shark Boy came back. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Awesome Kong. Yeah, man, it was awesome, I saw a few things here and there. What's the name of the guy from the Motor City Machine Guns?
What?
There's 2 of them. The guy with the reddish hair?
Reddish? The one, Spiky?
No, not Spiky. He's got...
brownish hair?
Brown, I guess. I thought it was a redhead.
There's Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley.
It might have been Shelley. Well, point is, one of them won the championship that night. I believe the World Heavyweight Championship?
Probably be Alex Shelley.
Yeah, you gonna look it up?
Yeah, because the way you're describing them, I'm like,
I'm sorry, dude. I remember there was a dude with spiky hair and then one with just kind of regular, medium-sized hair. But I could have sworn he was kind of redhead. Whatever. But point is...
This motherfucker ain't redhead.
I don't know. I can't...
This dude.
There we go. So it was...
Alex Shelley.
He won the... was it him who just recently won the...
Yeah, he's the current world champion.
Yeah. He won it at the special, 1,000th episode. Supposedly,
Is he?
Yeah, that's what I saw. He won. He was he's been there since the beginning and all that shit. Because the Motor City Machine Guns were a hell of a tag team, man.
They're still a hell of a tag team.
Yeah, they haven't lost a step, man. They even had great matches with Generation Me, a.k.a. the Young Bucks.
That was a funny-ass match.
They've had more, right?
They've had a lot. But one of them was, can't remember their version of it, but it was the TLC match.
Oh.
And it was dude, it was a weird one.
Oh, really? I'll have to check that one out, man. Alrighty. But yeah, congrats to TNA, all that stuff. Cool. And just a little bit more pieces of news, man. Speaking about NXT, Well, Von Wagner might have. We hope he's doing okay. He might have suffered like a fractured skull. We hope you get better, man, because, wrestling is
real, apparently.
Yeah.
When it wants to be, it's real.
Yeah, man. I mean, gotta be careful. These guys put a lot of their bodies on the line, so props to them,
Yeah.
Indeed, man. Ain't easy. So, yeah, we hope he gets better. And speaking about going back to Nia Jax, of course, she's gonna get a lot of, like, pushback and stuff, but there's also those, like, for example, like, Asuka. She's like, hey, shut up, and all that stuff, defending Nia Jax. I mean, if she could work without harming people anymore, then awesome, But there's always...
But she did fuck up on her return.
How so?
On the whole sitting on Rhea Ripley thing.
No, did she hurt her?
There's something that... I gotta watch the video again, but it's like Stevie Richards explained that what she did in that whole segment, she botched something.
Damn. Well, all I know is, like, that's Yokozuna's move, right? Her, like, uncle or some shit.
Yokozuna, Rikishi,
right?
The bonsai drop.
All the guys in that family.
And the way she did it, and if you saw at the end, she was pretty much sitting.
Right.
And with the other fools, they wouldn't really sit.
The impact would go to their legs, right? They would do, yeah.
So that was the thing that they were noticing, and like, dog, like if she's doing this, she's being a little bit too reckless on that something.
Well, it depends how Rhea feels.
Yeah.
Damo, how do you feel?
No, don't.
I'm kidding. I mean, that's his girl, bro. But I know. Well, she also hurt one of my girls, dude. Like my freaking like kawaii girl, Kyrie. Man, she hurt her like twice. But whatever.
I'm just glad mine is like somewhere else. Honestly.
I know, whatever. But yeah, man, if she could avoid that kind of stuff, realize
apparently she can't.
We'll see how it goes, man, because she's got to know her own strength. Like, dang it, dial it back a bit. I mean, the bonsai move, the whatever move,
the bonsai drop.
Bonsai drop.
Is that
hard
to say?
Whatever.
Like the Shinkasa.
Shut up. The Kinshasa. I know that now. All right, but point is, just gotta watch out,
You
but
better not cry.
It's spooky season. Then
I
like
don't give a fuck.
Whatever, and then
I don't even celebrate Christmas. I don't give a fuck.
All right, whatever. But yeah, man, that. But yeah, Kyrie was actually thinking about coming back too, man. But now with that,
nah, she's like, nah, she came back.
Yeah, we'll see. God damn it, we'll see. All right, but and going back. Funny how all this news kind of connects, man. Going back to Matt Riddle, you know who else was supposedly like involved in some kind of like drug performance enhancement drug kind of case? Mr. Paul White, Big Show.
Oh no.
Yeah, sadly, it's still like developing, so we don't fully know. But there was an investigation, and his name also came up. And well, we'll see how that goes. But we'll see, man. Who knows? I believe like his name came up because like him and his wife had like associations with the doctor who was prescribing that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that's still developing, but yeah. Yep. So that's pretty much all we got from the news last week. Keep in mind, y'all, to any new viewers out there, we are recording this at the start of the week, Monday. The 18th of September, so we still gotta watch the new Raw tonight. So yeah, y'all. So with the news ending now, we now do questions, and we have some questions, right, man?
Yeah, we do.
All right, Oni, please present to us the questions that we gotta answer. All right, man, question time. So what do we got?
Okay, culeros. So this week we got questions.
From
All
who?
right. The first set of questions. From Levante.
All right.
The Born Leaders.
Mr. Blue Checkman. Go subscribe to the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast, y'all. They got some great shit.
Which we found out today that his favorite clip of this fool is with the bully incident.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if you guys have been a fan, whatever.
Go to their video.
If you want to just watch that one clip. Whatever.
I was watching it like so many times because I was just laughing my ass off.
Whatever. It was a hot day.
So first question. And I noticed that he has your way of asking questions. Mr.
Oh
Word
shit,
Problems.
he's firing back, huh?
Mr. Word Problems over here.
All right.
All right, so first question is, you are running WWE Creative.
Oh.
And WrestleMania 40 is done. Vince tells you to use the next year to build someone new for WrestleMania 41, the main event. Who do you pick?
Who do I pick? You want to go first, man?
I'm asking you.
Alrighty, well.
Put you on the spot.
Alright, so this is going to be, again, this is the way I would freaking want it. The way I would want it. If things could somehow, again, fantasy booking. Basically, man, you've heard me talk about this before. WWE.
And you can't take no 30 minutes just to explain the fantasy booking.
Alright. WWE wins the main event, right?
WWE wins the main event.
No. He's telling us to book
the main event of WrestleMania 41.
41. All right. First, WWE wins the bidding war of 2024.
Oh, you're still on that one.
Yep. So MJF is now a part of motherfucking WWE.
Okay.
Cody Rhodes turns heel and freaking, pardon me. Pretty much like joins forces with MJF, with now MJF being in charge and stuff, because Cody was tired of like all that shit, and he decides to go heel. So MJF's gonna be the champion for a bit, and it depends. If this doesn't happen in WrestleMania 40, man, then fuck it. It happens at WrestleMania 41. We've talked about it before, every 10th WrestleMania, like...
Stick to the storyline. We're not talking about... We're not mixing storylines.
All right.
Stick to your storyline.
All right. Every 10th WrestleMania, a technical wrestler wins the big one. I hope it happens, but if it doesn't, at least WrestleMania 41. Build up Chad Gable a hell of a lot. And Roman, I guess, wants to reclaim his status as, like, the fucking tribal chief again. Triple threat match. MJF, Chad Gable... Roman Reigns. Chad Gable fucking makes Roman Reigns tap the fuck out. He might not be as big as he is.
Who's your pick?
Chad Gable.
Then why you mention MJF?
Because he's going to lose as a heel over there.
Stay away and just
Come on,
mention
bro.
Starting with a whole different character just to get him to lose.
Because I want Chad Gable to fucking win the big one.
So my pick...
What's up?
We're keeping it simple. I pick... Fuck it. Alex Shelley.
You think he's going to make a move?
No, this is fantasy booking. We're not talking about real booking.
All right. Fantasy booking.
So this is fantasy booking. If we're talking about somebody from outside of WWE, pick Alex Shelley. Have him win the... Not even. Just give him a mid-card right off the bat. Here comes WrestleMania. Not WrestleMania. Royal Rumble. But he doesn't win from number 1. He wins from like the 27th spot, the lucky number.
That's a lucky. Yeah, that is a lucky number.
And he wins from that spot, or even the number 30, because he's coming in brand new, whatever. But give him the run that AJ Styles should have had when he came in. And this will be WrestleMania 41. Who would be the champion? Who knows? It might have been Cody. It might have been somebody that's used to the whole indie style. Not Roman, not Gable.
AJ?
He might not be around for that one.
Good point.
It could be, fuck it. Cody, could be,
Seth?
Yeah, but he's, who knows by that time too, because it's all fucking back. Might be Shinsuke Nakamura, could be, there's a limited number. And it can't be any of the ones that were there for more than a decade. So, to me, it would be Alex Shelley. But if we're talking about somebody from within WWE, I would just say fuck it and just give it to Dominic.
Main eventing?
The main event by that time. So that means that he would have to, like, separate from the Judgment Day.
Probably.
Like, he could still have Rio with him, but, like, as far as Judgment Day goes, like,
Mommy's still on top. All right. Had to say something, man. Keep going.
Shut up. Okay.
You thought about
Second question.
All right. Oh, from Lamante?
Yeah.
All right.
Which ties into this. Do you see Dominic Mysterio ever winning the main heavyweight championship?
You know what?
The Roman Reigns one.
The Roman Reigns one? Yes? Long title reign? Not sure about that.
I say no.
No, like ever?
At least not within the next 4 or 5 years.
Hmm.
Because they're putting way too much emphasis on that title.
Gotcha.
Like with the whole Roman Reigns, the whole Cody, the whole LA Knight. Everybody's going for that title, and they forget that there's another title on the other, other, whatever. But for Roman's title, no. At least while Roman's there, no.
Yep.
Which could be in the next 4 or 5 years. Who knows?
No.
But for the Seth Rollins one, that's a possibility within a year or two.
Yeah, I could see that. To me, it really depends, man. His character is down. He's got that shit down. But if his wrestling capabilities could like build up to the point where he could like have matches without the need of like interferences and all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like a year or two, anything could change.
Indeed, yeah.
If he actually puts his mind into it, he could actually create something.
Indeed, man. Sorry. Indeed. Oh, good.
So the third question, the final question.
From who?
The Reign of Wrestling.
All right.
Give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Who's on your WWE Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore, huh? So we can't just go by personal favorites, huh?
Can't be personal favorites.
Damn, that's a good man. That's a good one. So 4, I'm assuming?
Yeah, because there's 4 heads on the Rushmore, yeah.
Indeed. Damn, that's a good one, bro. I know Levante's gonna hate me for this one, man. When I really do think about it, I gotta go with one of them being Bret Hart. I'm choosing Bret over Shawn Michaels. Or actually, you know what? Shawn Michaels could go up there too. Maybe. We'll see. Because you know what? I just want to put Bret Hart up there. And I definitely gotta go with Stone Cold and The Rock. And you know what? Damn. I'm conflicted about this, but because growing up, wasn't a big fan, but as I grew older, like, more and more props to him, man. Damn. Little me would have probably, goddamn, little me would probably, like, be looking at older me and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Or some shit like that, but, I kind of want to say John Cena, dude.
Okay.
Either that or Undertaker. But, yeah, so for sure, Bret Hart, Stone Cold, The Rock. It had to be between Undertaker and John Cena, man.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Nah, Undertaker.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Okay. So these 4 that I chose is because those 4 excelled in their what do you call it? In their strong suit. So first one, charisma, Eddie. Like we talked about it, character-wise, Eddie.
And wrestling ability.
And submission, Benoit.
Oh.
At the time, because he had ability, he was a good wrestler when he was younger, before he got injured. Because when he came back after the injury, he started slowing down. I'll give it a HBK. And you could go with a powerhouse, but in this instance, I would go with a striker. And I think that would be... Nah, fuck it. I'm not going to go with a striker. Because it's already... What? I renamed who?
Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit.
And HBK.
HBK, yeah.
That'll be a good one. Because I could go based off the character, again with character, but I was like, nah. There's already been like too many copies of him. I could go with promo. The ones, but there's already a lot that can't even do their own promo.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
And it pretty much sums it up right there.
There you go. Yeah.
Pretty much, if you notice, they're all technical wrestlers in one way or another.
Indeed.
HBK, he was like super light enough back in the day. He was good at it.
Yeah, for sure. Had a lot of technique.
And, just like he got older, he had to like slow it down.
True. But he still had the charisma. That's the one thing. He
still had it.
The charisma and the technique.
Yeah, so I'm with you on that one, Levante. But other than that, that's my Mount Rushmore right there.
Gotcha. For me, I definitely went with Undertaker and Bret Hart because when I thought about it, locker room leader role, man.
Yeah, but doesn't really...
That plays a big role for me, man, because if you're, like, directing, like, the talent there, like, giving them advice, knowing what to do, like, that's a big thing. So they knew how to work, not just in the ring. They all knew how to work in the ring, man, but, like, backstage, like, I gotta give props to Undertaker and Bret Hart, That's pretty much why I put them up there.
I mean, Bret Hart, yeah. I'll say Bret Hart didn't really do much in the backstage because he was one of the ones that caused more problems backstage then.
Well, more than Shawn, though. More than Shawn?
Dude, there was a whole period that the Undertaker had to, like, keep
yeah.
an eye on both of them.
That's another reason why I put the Undertaker there, because he fucking enforced some fucking law in there, man.
Yeah, but he wouldn't tell him what to do. But
right.
You actually had to make sure, like, hey, we're going to play this right, play it right.
Not exactly telling people what to do, man, but more like guiding them if they wanted it.
Like keeping peace and
Exactly. The reason I wanted to almost put John Cena up there, but then I decided not to because he almost had that. There have been moments where, like, in backstage, he let his ego take control and cost him to, like, politics certain things. He eventually did not become just another brother. So, yeah, he then started putting, like, the younger, newer generation over and stuff. Yeah, but still,
Yeah, because he wasn't going to be there anymore.
I know.
He's going to be a part-timer.
I know, but, like, Bret Hart and Undertaker always understood that role. Even Stone Cold and The Rock knew,
Yeah, they did.
Indeed. They wouldn't really let... They personified having big egos in the ring, but backstage, they knew when it was time to, like, start building these guys up, All
right.
That's why I include them.
This is the end of the questions.
Indeed. Those were cool.
Yeah.
I dug them.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. But, yeah, if you...
the set of questions that I gave to the born leaders is going to be a funny one.
I haven't seen that. You sent them some stuff?
Yeah.
I'll be sending you mine very soon. Wait till tomorrow.
I sent them yesterday.
Alrighty, so I can't wait to see that episode. You're gonna...
Hopefully, hey, quote unquote, hopefully the camera doesn't record it.
You calling out Daniel? I'm kidding.
No.
You didn't know about that? Never mind.
I didn't.
Never mind.
Dude, this one just over here like throwing shade. Like,
nah, it happens. Mistakes happen.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
All right, but yeah, man. So can't wait to see Damo's reaction for sure.
That'll be a funny one.
You got creative again, didn't you?
Not that creative.
All right, well, we'll see.
I've been sitting on that question for a minute.
We'll see. All right, but yeah,
you're gonna laugh when you see.
I'll see. I'll wait till the episode comes out. All right, y'all. But again, on the questions, all those people we shouted out, we're gonna start putting down links very soon to your stuff. For now, we'll just tag y'all. And yeah, you guys have questions for us. Maybe comment down there. Make sure you let us know it's a question. Hit us up on Instagram, all that stuff. That's mostly where we're active.
Yeah.
And yeah, just let us know. What do you want to know? Alrighty. Wrestling wise, maybe some things about us. I don't know. But point is, it's awesome. We get to know each other.
Like, why does Mooski say a lot of pause moments?
Oh, that's
he
you.
He doesn't think about them ahead of time.
I don't know. I mean, I just say stuff and it comes out all right, but then you're like, oh, pause moment.
You say stuff and it comes out? What?
Shut up! God damn it. Whatever. The point is, I just say whatever.
He doesn't think about that's like simple, straight.
Whatever. But point is, yeah. So you guys want to ask us a few questions? Feel free to. It's good. Yeah, exactly. It's cool to get to know the people within your community, And so far, we've been enjoying that. Oh, And welcome to season 4, too. Season 4.
Oh, fucking hella late.
I forgot to mention that, okay? Almost forgot, but yeah. We had that. We have a new intro and a new theme song.
That we've been waiting for a year.
Yeah, which we finally did.
We've been waiting for a year.
Whatever. Point is, it's done. And of course, the camera's still cutting whenever we freaking miss it. God damn it.
Oh, this one kept going on the fucking rant.
Whatever. But point is, awesome, guys. Look forward to a new season. Let's see what happens. And we will see you guys tomorrow for the wrestling review.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, guys, as always, peace. Take care. See you next time.
All right, later.